Okay, we got Logan Paul's Prime Empire is collapsing from ya boy Kavos. Okay, what is going on to Prime?
I've been gone for a while. If you want to know why, check out my Instagram. I'll talk about it there, not bore you with this video. But today, we're talking about Prime Hydration. Yeah, KSI and Logan Paul's company.
So I never have actually tasted one of these yet. Maybe I will never. But I don't know, maybe it could be good. I hear mixed feelings about it. You know, some people say it's like, oh, the best thing. But then other people are like, oh, it tastes like chemicals. Ugh.
Seems to be going extremely poorly now the dust has settled.
Prime, drink 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 prime, drink.
I mean, from the outset, Prime was like a massive headache. A child had to have his stomach pumped for drinking Prime Energy. And
Oh, shit, really? How much Prime did he drink? He probably wouldn't have had to have it pumped if he only drank like one, right? He probably drank like a couple, one too many.
in terms of historic Prime controversies, you just have to take one look at his list of lawsuits here to realize that Prime just didn't seem cut out to last
Oh, shit, that's a lot of lawsuits, dude.
all too long. Here's a few of the lawsuits. Castillo versus Prime in
The issue in 2023, Elizabeth Castillo, a California resident, filed a class action lawsuit seeking $5 million, claiming that Prime contained PFAS, also known as forever chemicals, that can cause health problems. What happened?
2023, Elizabeth Castillo, a California resident, filed a class action lawsuit seeking $5 million, claiming that Prime contained PFAs known as forever chemicals that can cause health problems. Cesar Barcerella versus Prime Hydration.
Oh.
In this case, Cesar Barcerella, the Florida-based
Florida-based
owner of a line of sports supplements and apparel called Alpha Prime and protein brownies called Prime Bites, accused Prime of trademark infringement.
Oh, that's funny. There's no shot. Well, maybe there is a shot that like Logan and friends actually saw this like little Florida bro and was like, yeah, we're just gonna cut off that word, just name our drink Prime. Oh, that's funny. Alpha Prime. Prime. That's funny. Who won that? Do we know? Or is it still going?
High-Tech Pharmaceuticals versus Prime Hydration. In a trademark suit filed in June, High-Tech Pharmaceuticals, a Kentucky-based company, accused Prime Hydration of unfair competition and infringement. Kennedy.
Wait, what?
Unfair
Competition and infringement? What's the unfair part? A trademark suit filed in June. High-Tech Pharmaceuticals, a Kentucky-based company, accused Prime Hydration of unfair competition and infringement. What's the unfair part? They're going up against like Gatorade, Powerade, and everybody else trying to get in on this like healthy rehydration drink. What do you mean unfair competition? And infringement? What are they infringing on?
competition and infringement. Kennedy versus Prime Hydration.
Okay.
The suit was filed in 2023 by a woman who gave Prime to her 10-year-old son and who claims the product was falsely labeled and marketed to kids as
healthy.
healthy. So now,
Yeah, but where was the issue? Claims the product was falsely labeled, marketed to kids as healthy when what? It wasn't?
healthy. So now this gets into the more
So what? Was that person trying to make Prime seem like soda? Because I don't think soda is like marketed as healthy, right? But then again, I don't think soda is like trying to proclaim it's healthy. The issue is like Prime is proclaiming that it's like healthy and rehydrative, right?
nitty-gritty business stuff that we're going to talk about that is currently relevant today and why Prime isn't doing well anymore is companies associated with Prime and helping them with the production were suing them because they weren't selling enough anymore to justify the orders.
Good. I go into Walmart all the time and I go down the drink aisle, and not just the drink aisle. I go up on the front, you know, like where all the like self-checkout and cashiers are. There's like random aisles where like it's like there's like overstock and they put it up front, or there will be like crates where they just throw all the primes in, and it's like roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back. It was $1. Now it's like 79 cents for a bottle, or however much it is. All I only see is primes being rolled back because they've been sitting on the shelves for too long. Why? Because no one's buying them. And I actually make it a point to myself to make fun of people that actually unironically drink Prime.
Lawsuit, which was filed this month in Chancery Court of Delaware, Refresco says Prime committed to ordering at least 18.5 million cases, or 222 million bottles, annually over 3 years. Or a total of 55.5 million cases over 3 years. In exchange, Refresco invested in a custom production line built to exclusively serve Prime. Refresco accuses Prime of
Yeah, and then Messi saw that and he's like, hold my beer. I'm going to do the same thing.
failing to order the minimum required during the first year of the contract. It says Prime failed to order any supply from the new production line.
Prime failing to order minimum required during the first year of the contract,
Thus incurring a penalty payment. Fresco accuses Prime of cutting ties when sales cratered.
Dorks. So that's how it went. Okay, we got a contract for X amount of years. You have to buy this amount year over year. Okay. And what? They didn't even do it the first year?
So all of this has been happening since Prime's launch. You know, things have been getting pretty tasty behind the scenes. Well, now there are reports about how much Prime has dropped the fuck off since the initial hype. Because all Prime was, realistically, was Logan and KSI, massive influencers, massive brand. And, you know, they created this scarcity, which I believe, you know, I can't prove it, but it seems...
But it's fake.
Seems like a false sense of scarcity to ramp up the demand, ramp up...
Yeah, but it's not. It's a brand new freaking product. How are you going to make a brand new product scarce? When you make a new product, you want to make a lot and build hype, right? But they're probably going to try to think about it in like this fucking 3D chess, fucking the sense of like, oh, we're going to make Prime Gold or Prime Platinum, and that's going to be, and it's the same thing as any other Prime. And we're just going to make it the shiny new bottle and sell it for hundreds of dollars. And kids will bug their parents to buy that one because it's like a Charizard, right? Ugh. Yeah, and that actually happened. But joke's on you.
Up these little kids frothing, foaming at the mouth just for a taste. And now Prime's so readily...
What is this? Is this a euro? €2? Or a pound? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant. Fantastic. I love seeing this. A full shelf of Primes collecting dust. I love it. But it's also kind of worrying in a way because they tried to penetrate the rehydration drinking market. They tried to go up against the big dogs of this, you know, food, drink, like industry. Maybe if they did a little bit of a good faith effort to make a good product, maybe their product could have succeeded. But since that didn't happen, this is where we're at.
Available in the UK, even getting clearance sales.
A Prime Hydration on sale for 29p months after people paid thousands for a bottle.
Because places can't get rid of it quick enough. Well, this report for Prime is not...
Bro, anytime I see these, like anybody drinking Prime in like a public, like a video or something, in the back of my head, I always think that person probably poured out the actual Prime, rinsed the bottle out, put some water in it, and probably sprayed like a Mio or something and some food to like not drink Prime. That has to be what happened a lot of the times, dude. That has to be.
Good. at all. When YouTubers Logan and KSI launched the Prime brand in 2022, demand was so high that a secondary black market formed among UK school children. But the buzz didn't last. In 2024, the company's UK revenue fell about 70% from the previous year, according to public filings. The company pulled in around £33 million, roughly $45 million in 2024 sales, compared to $120 million, about $163 million the prior year.
Okay, so year over year, it's just what is it? 33 million. It's been cut into a third. Sales have dropped off by 2/3. Right, but still, is this like drink sales? Does this cover like their overhead to for everyone? Because if they're still in the green at 45 mil, I mean that's 45 mil, and this gets divided up into like taxes and paying people and whatever else, right? I mean, if they're still in the green, great, fantastic for them. But if this is making them in the red, was like, oh, better reconsider that.
So that's a massive drop, and you have to realize Prime are sponsoring fucking everyone. I mean, Erling Haaland.
Yeah, this shit's on everywhere, dude. It's in the UFC, right?
Had a Prime deal. The UFC have a Prime deal.
Yeah.
Arsenal have a Prime deal. How much money they've spent on getting Erling Haaland on board?
Yeah, they are literally everywhere, and no one is still buying it.
And all this, considering their revenue, they aren't that profitable. Prime remained profitable in the UK in 2024.
I can't imagine the mental battle that Logan and KSI have to do with themselves of trying to mental gymnastics other reasons besides it's a bad product on why their product isn't selling, because it's not for they're literally everywhere, right? Marketing everywhere, UFC, soccer, whatever, football, they're everywhere, right? So when you got not really market saturation, but a good amount of market saturation, and no one's still buying your product, what does your gut tell you? The product is bad. No one is getting fooled by you. Anyone serious about the competitions that these, all these businesses are sponsoring them for, anyone serious will tell you, do not drink Prime.
So this is the year they had the massive drop off in revenue with about £312,000 in profit, a 92% drop compared to the previous year. 92% profit drop. Considering their revenue in 2024 was £33 million and their profit is a £312,000 profit.
Oh, that's not too great.
Obviously tells you they are spending shit tons of cash. Now, other indicators as well at Prime's dropping off, other metrics that are being used. US sales declined through the first half of last year. According to estimates from market insights firm Numerator, as of June 2024, Prime sales in the US were down 40% from the previous year, based on purchase data the firm compiled from its panel of 150,000 US consumers. Numerator attributed
The US sales declined.
Decline to a lack of new buyers, as well as less frequent purchasing and a drop in spending per unit from existing customers. The decline in sales outpaced broader declines in sales in the energy drink and sports drink categories. So, in the sector of energy drinks, their decline was a lot more rapid.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, their growth.
Yeah, the vibe it gives off is like a pump and dump of a crypto coin or a meme coin, right? It's the same thing. That is Logan's shtick whenever it comes to products. Pump it and dump it. And then upon doing so many pump and dumps, that's where he accumulates all of his wealth. You don't pay attention to the the peaks, you pay attention to the valleys. Right? I mean, it's like, how much longer is like the general population of people gonna be like aware of like anything that person or that like anything that that person promotes? It's going to be a bad product. It just is. Because look at everything that he's promoted. Everything is bad. But I mean, I eat my words, and right, because he's the millionaire, multi-millionaire, and I'm just random guy. So who's really right in this?
At the start was definitely a lot more rapid than any of these companies probably have ever seen. But as you're seeing now, you know, less new buyers, less frequent purchases, you know, because people go to, you know, a news agent or a shop. Most of the time, you look at brands like Lucozade, Gatorade, I don't know, Monster, and you're going to pick one of those up because they're similarly priced and quite frankly, they're better. These are 2024 figures that are the massive decline. It'd be interesting to hear what the 2025 figures are. It doesn't look good.
We'll see next year.
KSI and Logan Paul with Prime. And you know what? It couldn't have happened. KSI, fine. But like Logan Paul couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, Logan. You know, you are scum of the earth. And I never wish to see you do well because of how many people you have screwed over in your time while being in a position of privilege. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed.
But I think Logan understands that he is the heel, the bad guy of the internet. He understands that. I think he has probably come to grips with the fact that there is no redeeming himself. And if you really want to get back at him, you probably should just ignore everything that he does. But you know, anytime he does something, it's like you gotta talk about it, right? I mean, it's not just you; it's just like everybody on the internet type of thing. I mean, it is what it is. I'm talking about it, whatever. He wants you to know that he is the bad guy, and he's okay with it.
Enjoyed. It's interesting looking at influencer brands. Subscribe if you're new. Fuck off.
Nice. Oh,
I've been gone for a while. If you want to know why, check out my Instagram.
That's a baller ass ending. What did he say? I heard fuck off.
Interesting looking at influencer brands. Subscribe if you're new. Fuck off.
Subscribe if you're new and fuck off.
I've been gone for a while. If you want to know why, check out my Instagram. I'll talk about it there.
I'm gonna fucking thumbs up that shit just for the fuck off part. That is baller. Oh my god, that is sweet, dude. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe he will terminate Prime's production and go after like another food industry. Who knows? We'll see. But other than that, good video, man. It's been a while since I've seen some stuff from Kavos. I think I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But bro remembered his password. What the fuck? Oh man. Okay, that's it for me. Later.